Hey friends, welcome back. This is season 3 of Thursday Thoughts Over Tea, and I'm your amazing host, Angie H. And don't worry, just like every other season, we're going to have amazing topics. We're going to have amazing guests. We're going to deal with our holistic health, and we're going to also dig into societal issues and the things that plagues us. Don't worry, because I will also be that ray of sunshine on your cloudy day with my motivational moments. So be sure to meet me here every Thursday and have that cup of tea ready, and I want you to sit back and enjoy the show. Hello and welcome to Thursday Thoughts Over Tea. I am your host, Angie H. Let's talk about dream killers. We all have those people around us. Some are blatant, so we can kind of see it. Some of them we gotta kind of pay close attention to the words that they say during the seasons that we experience growth. The reason why I say that is because so often when we are excited about something, or we're starting a new task, or we have a new hobby or anything like that, and we are excited about it, and we share with the people closest to us, we share with the people in our circle, because we think that they're going to support, or we think that they're going to be just as happy as we are. And that's our first mistake. Nobody is going to be as happy about your accomplishments and your dreams as much as you are. And we find ourselves in these situations far too often. I know I do. We are so excited, and so we begin to share. And then there's that person or even people that will tell us why we're doing too much, why this won't work, or ask us, why do you even want to do that? And those are dream killers. Much like the weed killer that people use in their yards, when that weed comes up and it's going to destroy the vision that we have for our yard, or what we want our yard to look like. And so we'll go and we'll get this mixture to spray on it to kill the weeds away. That's those people that's in your circle. They are the mixture that is sprayed on your dream to make you doubt the very thing that you see for yourself, the very vision that you see for yourself. And you got to be very cautious of those people, because you have to be able to determine if what they're saying is possibly true, or what they're saying fits them and the relationship that y'all have. Sometimes you get connected to these people that actually see you as beneath them, and they're comfortable with you in that box. They're comfortable with you in that season. Because right now, all the focus is on them. Everything is about them. It's their time to shine. It's their time to rock. They want to be the rock star in the group. Everybody cannot be the leader of the pack. Everybody has their own assignment within a relationship. And we allow these people to spray this dream killer on our visions because it's uncomfortable for them. If you're connected to people that have an issue with watching you grow, you're connected to the wrong people. We naturally want to be a part of a pack. We like to connect ourselves with people that are going in the same direction. Even though you're traveling down the same road, that doesn't mean that you're going in the same directions. We're on the highway all the time. Everybody is going down the right side of the road, but everybody has a different stop. Everybody has a different turn that they have to make. But yet, we get connected with these people and think that they're supposed to go the same way and do the same exact thing. And so when they begin to make that turn left, when we're turning right, then we are offended, and we need to figure out how to get them to go back right with us, or vice versa. So you have to be very, very, very cautious of the people that you connect to, the people that you share your vision with, because some people are in place to make sure that your dream is not fulfilled. They may not know that they're doing it. You can have a simple conversation and bring it to their attention, or you can just simply pay very close attention and disconnect yourself from those type of people. I know that I have been connected to people far too often where I will share, I'm going to learn how to do this, I'm going to learn how to do that. And they always seem to have something negative to say. And those are the people that I disconnect from. One thing that my older sister says is, she said, you will invest in education if it's something that you do not know. And she right. When I tell you I have certification after certification, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to learn. If I'm interested in, then my thing is to be effective in it, so that whatever I choose to do will be impactful to the people that can utilize that service that I have, or that will benefit from it. So I'm not going to just go out here and just do it. I'm going to put in the hours. I'm going to YouTube, research, read, whatever it takes. I have even went to as far as getting a certification in the very thing that I know that I want to do. I'm still working on certifications, especially when it comes to my holistic health company. You're dealing with people's lives. You're dealing with people trying to find a natural approach to living their best lives. So I'm not going to just jump out there because everybody else is doing it. Because somebody read that Nipsey was going to work on Dr. Sebi's thing, so now everybody is a herbalist. I'm not going to just do it because everybody else is doing it. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to study. I'm going to research. I'm going to see what happens when this interacts. And that comes for my medical background as well. I know about drug interactions. So it's a part of studying. I'm now studying to be a doula because I do want to be present for births. I do want to give the knowledge and understanding for women to have the safest and the easiest birth that they possibly can have. Because bringing life into the world is such an amazing thing. And it should be an amazing experience for all. So I'm studying that. I didn't just jump out there. Just because you research and it is no need to be certified in the thing doesn't mean that you don't need to educate yourself. Well, of course, there's many people that's like, what else are you going to do? You're trying to do this. Now you're doing photography. You're doing doula. You're doing herbalism. You have a holistic health. You're doing these different things. And it's not about the letters behind my name. It's about me being effective in the gifts that I have been given. And I just want you to know that be cautious and pay attention to the words that come out of people's mouths. Everybody is not going to cheer for you. When you begin to cheer louder and you're showing more support for a person, even if it's something that, hey, it may not last long, it's something that they want to do in this season, but they're putting forth the effort and they're excited about it, it is not for you to tell them why that is not a good thing for them. So be very cautious. Be very careful of these dream killers because they have been planted in place. Some people gravitate to people that they think are less than them. Because if I am the rock star in our group, then people will pay attention to me. And sometimes people have self-esteem and insecurities within themselves that they need people that are not doing as much as them so that they can feel powerful or that they can feel like they're living up to their biggest potential. But at the end of the day, everybody is assigned to something different. Even if we're doing the same thing, we will never do it the same way. And there's not a competition there. Just because we're doing the same thing doesn't mean that we are called to the same people. So there's no competition there. We have to really be mindful of who we connect ourselves to, who we expose ourselves to, because some people they really don't want you to win. or they want you to win at a very small rate because they need to shine. And then that's a personal battle within themselves. And if we don't take the time out to evaluate the people that we are connected to, our dreams will continue to die, or we'll live our dreams to a point. We'll never fulfill them. We will get to a stopping point within our vision, and then we have to live with the regret. When I was 20, I wanted to do X, Y, and Z. When I was back in my day, I wanted to do that. And then that is when you start pushing your children too hard, because now if your children display some of the same characteristics or the same dreams or have the same desires that you did, then you begin to live through your kids, and now you're pushing them too hard to the point that they won't even like it anymore. It becomes a chore. And then they rebelled, and then you're mad because now you didn't fulfill what you wanted to fulfill because you let somebody kill your dream, and now you're living through your kids, and then you're pushing them too far to the point where they're not even excited that they had the same dream as you. You got to be real careful when you let these dream killers in, because you're already fighting against your fear. You're already fighting against your self-doubt. You're already thinking that you're not able to fulfill this vision that you have for yourself. Then you allow these dream killers to infiltrate your vision and tell you why it's not going to work. And so now you're putting more into the fear and the doubt and the dream killer than you are in yourself and fulfilling the very thing that you were excited about. Be very cautious. Be very careful. Some people are playing it just for that reason. They may not know it. They may not even come in intentionally. But if you're not thoroughly connected and you're not really a cheerleader for that person, and that person is cheering louder than you, then you begin to find yourself in seasons where you keep separating from people. Sometimes you will be that cheerleader for a friend, and you're going to have your pom-poms, you're going to have your whistleblowers, your cowbells. You're going to be extremely proud of them. When it's time to return that favor to you, they may have a whistle. That's all they're going to give you. They want to appear supportive, but they really don't want you to go no farther than the point that they had you in their lives. So be very careful of these dream killers. Like I said, every time the dream arises, they come in with the spray to kill it off. Because where they thought that you guys were going to be, you're starting to do a little bit more. You start to blossom in areas that they didn't even know that you were able to bloom in. So they got to bring you back down to size. They got to bring you back to the place where they were comfortable. Instead of using situations or your friend fulfilling another dream, and it motivates you and it pushes you to dig into yourself and see, well, what else do I have a desire to do? Instead of y'all pushing and pulling each other, people get offended. They get offended when you're living beyond their expectation. So they're going to appear, oh, that's a good idea. You could check the tone. Oh, you're going to do that too? Well, that sounds good. When they try to redirect you to something else, but I think you just be better off doing this instead. I mean, you probably can do that, but I think you should really focus on this. This is your niche. We really don't know what our niche is. We know we are great at the thing, but if something is tugging and pulling on us to try something else, try it. And if it doesn't work out, you tried it. Well, you know what? I tried that. because I thought I would be good at it. I was good at it, but I didn't have passion for it. So I'm going to go back to this. Dream killers. They infiltrate your vision and put a pause on your destiny and your purpose because it's uncomfortable for them to see you grow. Be very cautious of the people that you allow to infiltrate the very thing you know you have been called to do. That has been my Thursday thought over tea. And be sure to tune in right after this break for our Black Excellence 365 moment. So I know you're probably asking yourself as you listen to this amazing podcast week after week, who is Angie H? And it's quite simple. I'm just a wife and a mother trying to use her platforms to empower and impact the world. What platforms, you ask? Anise Charles Organics, ANISE Charles Organics. This is my holistic health company that I use health coaching, holistic nutrition, and herbal products to help you and to promote holistic living from the inside out. Defining our purpose. This is the platform that I use my book, Inspirations, which is a journal devotional, as well as motivational videos. I take the time out to listen to you and help you navigate through your darkest times. But if you want to find out more about both of these platforms, just simply go to www.definingourpurpose.com. Or as you're scrolling up and down your timelines on IG and Facebook, simply like my page or follow me at Anise Charles Organics, ANISE Charles Organics, or Defining Our Purpose. Hey guys, welcome back to Thursday Thoughts Over Tea, and it's Black Music Month, so our Black Excellent Moments, we're going to continue with our African American artists. Our artist for today is Thomas Jefferson Edwards. He was born in Richmond, Virginia. He was known as an R&B singer, and he was remembered for his 1958 hit, It's All in the Game. And this was the first African American to top the Hot 100 Billboard charts. He appeared as number one for this hit. He even performed this hit on the Ed Sullivan Show on September the 14th, 1958. One thing about him is that he wrote many songs, but this was the song that got him on the Billboard charts, and he stayed there for a while. Even though he had other songs, a lot of his other songs that he had, such as A Fool, Such as I, was made famous by Elvis Presley. Then It's All in the Game was redone by Cliff Richard and the Four Tops. Eddie Holman's version was of his song Hey There Lonely Girl. And then Please Love Me Forever by Kathy Jean. These was his songs also, but they were made famous by these groups instead of by him. But his number one hit that he's most remembered for, again, is It's All in the Game. And he was the first African American to hit the Hot 100 Billboard charts. Unfortunately, he died, and it says from cirrhosis of the liver because he was, an alcoholic per the death certificate. But again, it is Thomas Jefferson Edwards, born October the 15th, 1922 in Richmond, Virginia. He later died October the 23rd, 1969 at age 47 in Virginia as well. And he is an R&B, jazz, and pop singer-songwriter. And he was with MGM Records, and his number one hit, the first African American to hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100s once they had allowed the integration to their charts, was It's All in the Game, and that is by Tommy Edwards. Hey, so did you enjoy this week's episode? Well, I hope you did. But you know what you can do if you never want to miss another episode? Just simply subscribe to Thursday Thoughts Over Tea on all podcast platforms, or follow me on IG at Thursday Thoughts Over Tea. Be sure that if you have any thoughts or concerns or any topics that you want to discuss, simply send me an email at definingourpurpose@gmail.com. Always remember, your thoughts are amazing, but sometimes they're even better when you're sipping on a hot cup of tea. See you next week here on Thursday Thoughts Over Tea with Angie H.